This is part 7 of The Last Born Who Refused to Stay Poor. David's small business, humble as it was, began to grow. Slowly but surely. He sold phone cases, chargers, and memory cards, simple items, but each one represented a step forward. Each sale was more than just money. It was progress, a tiny victory against the poverty he was determined to escape. Every single morning, long before the sun even thought about rising, David was there, setting up his small table. He greeted every potential customer with a warm, genuine smile. He spoke with a quiet politeness that drew people in, and he conducted his business with absolute honesty. He never cheated anyone, not by a single cent. People began to take notice. In a world full of shortcuts, his integrity stood out. They started to trust him. His little stall became a place where you knew you'd get a fair deal and a kind word. One day, an older man walked up to his table. He didn't look at the items right away. Instead, he just watched David for a moment. "Young man," he said, his voice kind but observant, "I've been watching you for a while now. You're different. You work with a real passion." David looked up from arranging a display of chargers and offered a humble smile. "Sir," he replied, his voice filled with a wisdom beyond his years, "when you've seen real hunger, you learn to respect every single opportunity." The man let out a short, appreciative laugh. He bought a few items, wished David well, and left. David thought that was the end of it, another pleasant interaction in a long day. But that very same evening, as David was packing up, the man returned. This time, he had a different look in his eye, one of purpose. He walked straight up to David and said, "I want to invest in you. Your character is your greatest asset. Let's work together and make this business bigger." David was stunned. He just stood there, speechless. For years, he had worked, hoped, and prayed for a chance like this. A door to open, a path to light up. And now, standing right in front of him, it was finally happening. He felt a surge of emotion, a mix of disbelief and overwhelming gratitude. They partnered together. With the new investment, they expanded the small stall into a proper shop. Within months, David's reputation for honesty and hard work spread across the entire town. People no longer saw him as just another vendor. They started calling him the boy who never gave up. He was no longer the poor boy from the village, defined by his past. He was now a young man on a mission, living proof that with faith, relentless hard work, and a humble heart, you can open any door. What will David do with this incredible opportunity? The journey is far from over. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss part 8. Thanks for watching.